So here it is, 7:50. I'm going to check out of the Lydia House, and we are actually staying in that room right over there. So going back into the parking garage. I'm only on second floor. So I think it's the orange floor. So Mini Cooper's down there. So she is one of those rooms up there. Maybe that one actually. So we overlook this stuff. Oh, it's one of those one single window rooms. So I'm not sure if the 5th floor is the top. I think it's not the 5th floor. All right. So it is just about 8 a.m. Eastern time in downtown Augusta, Georgia, right outside of the Augusta Health Center, or Augusta University, I guess that's what they call this area. So I am leaving the hospital to run back to the Lydia project, the Lydia House, to essentially check out. And while I'm there, I may try to grab a shower, and if I'm really bold, maybe wash some clothes, because I only brought enough for, we thought we were going to be there for some tests and leave on Wednesday. Today is Friday, and I should have been smarter to bring just a couple more clothes. So anyway, heading back to the place. Janet is doing much better. We were able to get a good jump on taking care of the thrush that was in her mouth, so she could actually mechanically chew and get food in her mouth and down into her belly. She has 2 new nephrostomy tubes out of the back of the kidneys, and she has a Foley. So those in combination have been a big help in drawing out the fluid from the cancer around the kidneys, and that has been a huge plus too. So, and then for pain management, she has moved up to oxycodone from Tamarol, and they're wanting to, or they have suggested, but so far Janet's turned it down, to go to the fentanyl patches. She doesn't want to move to the narcotics. She's seen personally how the narcotics add a whole nother dimension. They're very useful for pain management, but it's almost like there's not a lot of turning back, or at least that's the fear. It may not be legitimate, but that is the concern. So anyway, let me get off of here, get down to the Lydia House, so I can get turned around and get back. So hope y'all are having a great Friday. Take care, everyone. This is a cool area of Walton Way. That's the Ben Bonaire Apartments, and boy, I don't. All right, so I made it over here. Mini Cooper, it smells like it's burning a little bit of oil. So this is the Lydia House, Lydia Project. This place really is a great place. I mean, it's great to give you a lot of hope and things like that. So it's centered here in Augusta, Georgia. We stayed in room 7, which is back around the other side. But they've got, food and laundry and, 2 twin beds in the room, at least that we stayed in. So it's a big help. All right, so I am coming downtown. I'm taking the back way to the cancer center. And this is the medical district in downtown
In a quarter
Augusta.
of a mile, turn left on Laney Walker Boulevard.
So I actually need to find 15th Street. Okay. So there is the Georgia Cancer Center right there. I need to find 15th Street. 1410 Laney.
Turn left on Laney Walker Boulevard.
So maybe I need to go down this way a little ways, and then I'll come that's still pretty cool though.
You've arrived at your destination.
Okay. Oh yeah, so I think I know where I am. So we did go there. That's where we met the doc for the first day. Now we need to come back out to 15th Street and we're going to go to 5 North in room 5212. Laney Walker, research and education. It's pretty wild. Hospital access. So it's 12:29 Eastern time. I've got my watch off because I forgot my charger. Actually got packed up in the move. No turn on red except on arrow. I'm hungry. Nursing home. That's wild. That's right over there. Oh, Econo Lodge. So here we are. This is where I need to go. So that worked out. Yep, I know this place now. I'm starting to get used to it. So we'll go back in the parking garage. I may go all the way up to the top so that I can let my watch charge. But that building straight ahead is the building that Janet's in. But we're going to go in this parking garage right here. And these are not allowed. Alright, so I like this side over here. Yeah, I was going to say I could park there. Maybe I'll go all the way up to the top just for shits and giggles, because right there to our right is where the room is. So if I come out right up here and park over on this other side, right up there is the room. So if I park over here, I can probably leave the watch so that it can get some power. So maybe I just opened up the sunroof and I stuck it up there. I wonder how hidden it would be if I left it right there. Like, who's gonna come and snoop around this? All right, so this is what we got. It is a Series 8. And it does have GPS, but maybe that's good. Open box version. It's all numb. Is there stuff in there? Do you need to spit? It's a cool color. Hope you like that color. So for open box, it's actually still in the paper. I wonder why. I just didn't like the color, maybe. I think the color's cool. But I guess if I gotta wear it, or if for some reason we need to hand it down. Look at that strength now. The power of the steak and potatoes. And lidocaine, I guess.
Okay, better now.
What happened? Miracle? You can talk?
I don't know. Why you didn't be like that?
Well, you asked about lidocaine.
No. Ha 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 ha.
Is that going to be small enough?
I feel like this. Fuck. Lie. Lie.
Good job. So it looks like it's never been put together.
Thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to get ready. I'm gonna play with it. Or you play with it.
Well, let's charge it. I'm not sure even how to charge it. I don't have any of these. The one up there to stop is that button up at the top.
I need to start it.
Oh, you need to keep... They tell you how to start it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because I pinch it.
Oh. Ooh, yeah.
Seriously? Yes. So cute. Thank you very much.
Alright, so coming back with some grub. And I wanted to capture this picture right here because we were gonna get 47 acres and on Smith Lake, and this could have been close to how it would have come out to. And let's get into 512. Look at her, she's doing it. How unusual. So let's... So they chew it up right now, like baby bird food. And that's her meal plan. Alright, she's doing it. This watch is almost dead. Got the bed set up. Kind of a rainy, misty day here in the CSRA, Augusta, Georgia. And we're trying to figure out how we can do a video chat, but it's like we can see you on all the different cameras, but I guess you can't see us other than when you watch the video. So I did not know that you can see videos on your Apple Watch, or if you're sharing that on the Apple TV. We had to put her arm in a splint because she has an IV right at the joint, and every time she flexes even just a little bit, those pumps over there are pumping in antibiotics right now. They shut off, and so this is working though. Cold little hands, but I like her hat. Go Utes. Oh boy, I was gonna walk to go get lottery tickets and it is pouring. All right, so here it is, 6, and I'm actually pretty clueless. So I think it's Powerball. This is the big one, I think, and then this is the Georgia one. So to be truthful, I honestly don't know what the hell I just did. They kind of coached me in there to pick some numbers. So believe it or not, I used this first group of numbers I used from a Chinese fortune cookie that says you are attracted, or people are attracted to you, kind of thing. So, all right. So at least I'm contributing to a lot of education programs around. So that one, I guess, is going to run 4 times till it wins. And I don't know how this one worked. It came up to $42, so not sure what the hell I did. All right, so Here's where I am, right across the street. So hopefully we are being lucky. Professional building number 1, nursing college, that's a Circle K. And let's see, I'm going to entrance number, actually I think it is this one. Yep, right across from the entrance number 3. I should have walked over there, dang. It was raining pretty hard. I'm going to this building right here.
The first thing. There you go, food again. Yeah.
Yeah. Filipino friends.
Just a second. That way they can see our faces.
Yeah.
Take a mask off for a second.
Come on. Yeah, take a picture with Tita. Take the mask off.
All right, are you ready? Okay, say cheese.
Cheese.
Good job.
No, but I can do that.
Tita, should be careful.
Hey, you get better.
Yeah, I will. Karaoke ka tayo.
So it is the 6th of November, and it's about 9:34 after we changed the time. Oh, wait a minute. That clock says 10:34, so we turned it back. 9:34. I don't know what the right time is. I'm sure it's 9:34. But I saw that clock turn back last night. I thought we were actually up at 1:30, which my watch was saying it was 2:30, so I thought it already switched back. So maybe this watch changed wrong. I don't know. It's Sunday. How about that? It's Sunday morning after the time change weekend. And no one won the lottery too. So we get 3 more chances to try. So now it's almost at $2 billion. $1.9 billion for the Mega Millions, or whatever the lottery's called, the big one. So let's see. Should we just do an update now? Okay, so we're doing an update. I don't know if I can put that there so you can see the background. So it's a rainy day here in Augusta, Georgia. It is, that clock says 10:30. My watch says 9:30, so I'm not 100% sure. I think let's go with 9:30 Eastern time, but it's time change weekend. We have been here in Augusta a week tomorrow, and then here in the hospital we came in Tuesday morning, so about 5 to 6 days here now. So a lot has happened too. So she's been on medication for the thrush. That was one of the key things to really help clear up the fungus that's in the mouth and the digestive tract, so now she can actually eat. They've given her diet, appetite stimulants, and it's not marijuana. Bummer. But she is able to actually chew, and she's able to eat a decent portion of the food that they give her. And then on top of that, this bag right here is what we're calling steak and potatoes in a bag. And then there's typically another bag, a little smaller white bag that is lipids. So she's getting double whammy of nutrition, both through the IVs and then what she can eat and drink. So let's see. So we've got Foley's in, and we've got nephroscopy tubes. The news is that those were very helpful to help relieve that pressure off the bladder. Nephroscopy tubes seem to be doing their job right now, so we just got the word that we're going to pull out the Foley, so it's one less tube. So we've got lots of tubes. So here's some of these down here. We got 3 of those. You got 2 for the kidneys and 1 for the bladder, and that's been a big help to take off that pressure. It's a little bit like whack-a-mole because now that she can eat, her belly is really kind of tough and tight right now because she has not been able to do number 2 yet. So we've been doing some stool softeners and things, and hasn't really been working. So we may go to the next level and try an enema today. So we'll give that a shot today and see. Let's see. So lots of antibiotics. We also removed the stent. That was, shoot, feels like a long time ago, but it was maybe 2 days ago. It was only yesterday? You sure? Anyway, they came and pulled the stent out, which I thought it was a metal tube, but it's a plastic tube. It has curls on each end to keep it up in the both ends of the from the kidney and then down to the bladder, so that it stays in the tube there. So that was pretty cool to see. We've been watching her heart rate. It's been staying up in the 120s, and the blood pressure has been kind of low. The big concern for the heart rate is why she has this fancy machine, which I don't know how to turn it on. I don't know if you just touch the screen or hopefully that didn't, I don't know. I saw it on one time, but I don't know. Maybe this button. Probably shouldn't mess with it because maybe it's not even on at all. But heart rate was up in the 120s, and so we've got cardiology folks involved, and they're a little bit concerned because her heart is not pumping the way that they would like it to. It's not even at the 50%. It's kind of like just kind of a flinch, and so the heart rate's pumping fast, trying to keep the blood going, but part of it is because the heart isn't real efficient right now. So we've got her on some medication for that, and we've got the cardiology team involved and pulled in on that, so they're working with the oncology team. Let's see, what else do we need to talk about? We had some visitors yesterday. That was pretty cool. They brought us some papaya and mango, so it was very cool to have some of the Filipino friends from Atlanta make that 2.5-hour drive in, and then they headed back home yesterday too. So had all kinds of IVs and blood draws. We're still waiting for tomorrow. We'll meet with Dr. Ghamande and I guess the team again tomorrow on a Monday, and we'll see how all that works out. Let's see, what else do we need to talk about? It's a little bit rainy day here in Augusta today, but it's still kind of warm, still in the 70s anyway. We're a little bit worried about pressure sores, so we're keeping an eye on that. We're just sitting up right now to try to give some pressure, some relief on the pressure. I'm sitting there. So I think today's big thing is maybe a sponge bath and maybe an enema. Try to keep the mobility part going best we can with what we've got. Keep ahead of the left leg is swollen, so maybe it's got blood clots in it. Trying to keep ahead of that. They've started the heparin shots every little bit to try to keep the blood flowing through there too without throwing clots. She does have the little filter near the heart to keep the clots going back into the heart, and I guess other places too. I can't think of what else. So much has been happening. Lots of great teams, a lot of good doctors, a lot of good nurses, a lot of good care here. I did go and check out of the Lydia House on Friday, so they let me shower and wash clothes there. So that's a very good resource if you ever come to the Augusta area and you're doing cancer type stuff. That's, definitely check that out. I don't have anything negative to say. I'm getting great care. Everything's as good as can be expected, I think. Yeah, it's really long. I'm gonna have to make this into a regular video and then hang it on YouTube. So this will be one of the other updates. So anything else? All right, take care. Bye-bye. Does it taste good? She's going to town on that Filipino food. It wasn't Sue. It's like the general that says he likes a cookie. Now she doesn't get anything different. So got my battery just says it's gonna go dead. I don't have any battery left. So mashed potatoes and chewed up meat. Not sure what it is. Peaches. But she's opting for the Filipino. Some kind of shrimps maybe. What's the other one? It's like stock or something. Alright, so she's digging in. Ooh, she's happy. You happy?
All that small potatoes. The odds of winning the jackpot, 1 in 290.
What were the numbers?
Million. Although the odds of winning some kind of prize overall, you know, that could be $5 or 1 in 25.
A Houston Astros superfan has 75 million reasons to be glad that they won the World Series.
Much more to share with you this morning. Good morning to you, Robin. It is so good to be back home here. Dolly Parton told the crowd, quote, if I'm going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm going to have to earn it. Well, she earned it all right, singing her new song, Rockin'. She says she wrote it for the occasion and promised that she's going to release an entire rock album. You know, Parton was formally inducted into the Hall of Fame by Pink, who called her one of the greatest storytellers of her time, of any time. Parton closed out her set with her hit song that y'all want to hear, Jolene. She was joined by Brady Carlisle, Sheryl Crow, Pink, Rob Halford of Judas Priest, as well as fellow inductees